Welcome back, giant growers. It's Chris Brown and it's middle April in Minnesota, and that could mean just one thing. Yes, we are about to start our giant pumpkins, something that's going to consume our lives for the next 4, 5, even 6 months. And how do we get started? Well, we have our seeds. What do we do with these seeds? We have to germinate them. It can be a tedious process. It can be a scary process. It can be a process that ends in a lot of failure. But follow me, follow this video. I have some insight, some tricks, some tips on how I get nearly 100% germination every time I go to germinate giant pumpkin seeds. And our goal is to get this into a monster pumpkin. Let's start the journey. Pumpkin germination, getting it prepared, getting it ready. And the very first step we do, obviously after seed selection, is getting them ready for germination. And germination is absolute key. If you don't germinate them, they will never grow, obviously. And so we want these expensive little seeds to to germinate properly. Now this seed here, it went for as high as, I think I seen over $800 for just this one seed this year in the auctions. So obviously a very valuable seed. All right, I take a file. This is just a nail file. We're just gonna file this up. See how there's no filing there, filing there. That's all you gotta do. Just need to make it so that the water can get in and just help that germination process along. Not a big deal, very simple. And as always, avoid the tip. This tip is very important. You don't want to do anything down by the tip. All right. The $800 seed. 2365 Wolf. Hopefully this one does well. We'll let these soak for about 2 to 4 hours tops. And then we'll get them into their incubator. I like to keep them between 85 and 90. I think right now I have it set at like 88. All right, another spendy seed. This one I think was about $300. Not many left, and proven to grow some very, very large green squash. So we'll see. We'll see what we can accomplish this year. Some people ask, would they germinate without doing this? In most cases, they will. This is just simply an aid in helping the germination process, not a necessity. Although I've heard that these 1109 Jutras don't germinate the best, so any little advantage I can give it, it's good. As you can see, I use these like little Jello shot glasses, really because it's going to be a party here pretty quick. No, no, you don't need much water. These things are only going to stay in for just an hour or a couple hours, maybe 4 hours with some of these darker shelled ones. If I get a light one, here, I'll show you. So this one here, I'm actually not even going to, I'm not going to do any sort of filing. This one is actually just going right in, and where are we at here? 2069. We'll just let that do its thing because it is more of a thin-shelled seed, so we don't need to really mess with, filing that down. And I'm just gonna do the rest of these here, and then we'll
pick it back up when we check them here in a day. All right, thanks so much, guys.
All right, welcome back. Next step, we've waited 4 hours. The seed is good to go. 1109, we'll need a paper towel. We'll need a bag with the 1109. Remember, you gotta keep records. We'll get this wet. I just like to use where it's at. And then, if you guys can see this, I'll squeeze out all the water until you don't get any more drips. You don't want to rot them or waterlog them. That'll be bad. Goal is with that 4 hours, you got everything moist. The water got in there. So now what we'll do is we'll take this seed and we will wrap it up. And we'll put it into the baggie and then now into the incubator. All right, let's go to the incubator. All right, now we're at the incubator. We got the giant squash in the baggie. It's all ready to go. 4 hours soaking. Now into the incubator. I have it at about 89. I'll probably have it run between 88 and 89 degrees. And all I simply do is just open it up, slip the seed in, cover it back up, and as you can see, maybe you can't see, but it's in there. And we'll just wait, we'll wait about 24 hours here and we'll check them. And welcome back, Garden of Giants. I am about ready to open up some Ziploc baggies with seeds that I placed in there about 26 hours ago. I like to not disturb them at least for 24 hours. I find that most of your newer seeds within the last 3 to 4 years come up within 24 to maybe 36 hours, and then your older seeds, it'd be, you know, your 40 to 80 hours. After that, I usually have very little hope. The one I'm probably most worried about is the 1109. This should be up no problem. We're at, like I said, we're at hour 26 right now. The wolf, I'm just really hoping is. So let's look at these guys and see if they are out. Let's start with this one. All right, 26 hours. Do we have a root popping yet? Hey, we do. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. That's what I expect. We're gonna get them into some dirt here now. So we'll put this one off to the side. Let's go with this one. As anybody knows, these ones I spent a little bit of money at auction. So we'll see what, and it being a bit older of a seed. I think I see a root. Let's see. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, excellent. That is what I like to see. We will get that into dirt. I probably will put that one in first, to be honest with you. Actually, maybe second. Well, we'll see. This one may need to go a little longer. Let's check it out. All right, the wolf. This is the hot seed. This is the seed that has grown some incredible monsters to rival the 2145 McMullen. For those of you that know your genetics good. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is looking absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, aggressive. That's what I like to see. I do have some other seeds I'm going to look at, but first I'm going to get these all in the dirt. So I'll show you guys.